Hello, coaches. Welcome to Coach C Basketball Analytics. In today's episode, I want to talk about pressure without purpose and how to play and train with purpose. Teams believe they are applying pressure. Teams believe they are aggressive defensively. But when you really watch the game, something else is happening. Possessions start to even out. And when possessions are equal, talent wins. So the question is not whether you are applying pressure. The real question is this: are you creating pressure? Or are you just showing pressure? Because there is a difference. Pressure with purpose means one thing: regain possession, do it quickly, reduce the opponent's possession time to a level where they cannot produce enough shots to beat you. You're not only reducing their possessions, you're reducing their time in possession of the ball. Less time means fewer shot attempts and less point production. And when they do shoot, contested shots force them out of their comfort zone, out of the type of shots they want to take. Because if they don't have the ball, they don't shoot. And if they don't shoot, they don't score. But most teams don't do this. They pick up defensively. They look aggressive, but there is no intent. No intent to steal, no intent to disrupt, no intent to regain possession. So what happens? The offense plays within its comfort zone. They run their sets. They take the shots they want. And while they have the ball, you're not producing anything. No shots, no extra attempts, no increase in scoring rate. That is not pressure. If your defense does not increase your possessions and reduce the opponents, it's not pressure. Everything has to have a purpose. It cannot be merely employed. In basketball analytics, the objective is clear: create more possessions, limit theirs, not equal, higher. Because you are not trying to match the opponent, you are trying to separate from them. You want more shot attempts, more scoring opportunities, to a point where they become vulnerable, manageable, beatable. That is control. And control does not happen by effort alone. Control is execution. And execution does not happen during the game. It is built before the game. If you want to create this type of pressure, you have to train for it. To play this way, pressure defense, passing lane denial, a stretch game, you must train and condition for it. And conditioning is not running without purpose. You have to condition your players to play basketball on the court with the ball, continuous sprinting with the ball, not without the ball, speed and agility with the ball, decision-making with the ball, decrease recovery time between actions. That is how the game is played. That is how it must be trained. I've done this at the highest level, with the Brazilian Olympic team and at the University of Alabama, Birmingham, and with professional and national teams in other countries. Everything had to be basketball specific. Conditioning was done with the ball and on the court, because that is where and how the game is played. Then comes skill development. Perform the skills of the game at high speed. Attack the basket from different angles with explosiveness. Improve the first step efficiency. If you want to be proactive defensively and offensively, your drills have to be proactive. You prepare every player to play at a fast tempo, to play under pressure. Ball handling, passing, decision-making, and then shooting and finishing. Multiple ways to score around the basket, multiple ways to finish under pressure. Because if you want to increase possessions, you must be able to execute at speed. This is where everything comes together. So basketball analytics is not a fashion term. It's not something you say. It's something you train. You move from coaching subjectively to coaching based on the numbers of the game: possession, time, shot attempts. And that process starts in the off season. You have to make sure your sports performance and conditioning staff understand this. What works for other sports does not work for basketball. The ball has to be part of everything. Every drill, every session. Going to the field and building endurance is fine, but that is not what happens in the game. The game is played with the ball, at speed, under pressure, so it must be trained that way. Players are taught how to play the game and how to contribute, not subjectively, but by maximizing their abilities to achieve team goals, to impact the key statistics of the game, the ones that tilt the game, bridge the gap, and increase your chances of success against any level of opponent. In the end, basketball analytics is not a concept, it's a culture where everyone understands what is being achieved and contributes to it. If this way of thinking connects with you, this is exactly what I break down in my book, Win Games Through Data-Driven Game Plans. Well, coaches, that wraps up today's episode. Thank you for listening. Stay with purpose, and I'll see you on the next one.